Alrighty, I think we should have the mic on now. As you can probably tell, the bike is a lot quieter. That is due to some new Stockton racing exhaust. And by Stockton, I mean my goddamn Austin racing exhaust broke. It broke again. Oh, snap, do I see some brothers up here trying to get a little wild? Brother. But yes, my Austin racing broke again. It is the second time it's happened. It is extremely frustrating for something that is so utterly expensive to break every year and a half. So pretty much what is going on is the mounting bracket that mounts to the bike shears off, just snaps, and after more inspection it looks like the bracket that goes from the pipe to the mounting bracket, so that piece that comes up from the pipe that mounts to the bike is getting ripped off of the pipe. It is ripping the pipe completely apart. It is the exact same thing that happened last time, which I had to send all the way back to the UK to get them to fix it. Now originally they wanted me to spend the money for shipping, but I was like, not today, brother. For something so expensive, this should not be happening. If the cheap exhaust manufacturers can figure out how to make a decent exhaust to where it doesn't fall apart right away, I think the people that are charging thousands of dollars should be able to figure it out. So I'm a little frustrated / PO'd, but what are you gonna do, I guess? Throw the stalker back on. The bike doesn't sound too bad, actually. It's quieter, but still throaty. Still's got some brap to her. I don't want to admit, though, the bike is faster with the stock pipe. I definitely lose a lot of power on the bottom end of this bike with the Austin Racing Catless GP1R exhaust. There is a ton of power that is just wiped off the map on the bottom end, and it is night and day going from the Austin to the stock muffler with the Austin Atom tuning. This bike is so much more peppy on the bottom end compared to before. It is almost like comparing a 400 to a 600. There's a lot more just oomph. And it doesn't sound too bad either. There's more power across the whole board. I mean, I don't want to admit it, but the throttle's more twitchy. It is a little bit more, not twitchy, but more responsive. It's quick. And it's a lot more smooth. It's not as abrupt, jumpy, but with that, it's a whole new learning curve now. Getting back into this kind of power band. It's almost like a power mode. You know, this bike has power modes, track modes, but it's almost like when you switch out from that Austin Racing short pipe to the stock pipe is almost like rider power mode plus. So that's kind of neat, but still I'm pretty pissed off that I had to deal with that. We were on our way up to bike night up at Cycle Gear tonight, and my buddy was pointing at me on the freeway like, hey, your shit's messed up, brother. It's all wobbly dobbly. And I don't know about you, but I don't like a wobbly dobbly exhaust. I like more of a straight, firm, and heard. Not wobbly dobbly. I don't want my exhaust to have to pop a blue chew just to stay in place. So I might have a buddy weld it that's getting into TIG welding. He's a natural beast at it. So he might order up some equipment to weld up the exhaust, but after looking at the pictures of it, it looks pretty bad. And I might go back to Austin and be like, hey man, what's going on with this? This is the same exact thing. I'm not mounting it wrong. I am mounting it per the instructions, exactly how it is supposed to be. And this is the second time in a year and a half that your exhaust has completely failed and almost left me stranded on the freeway. And for something that, all said and done, exhaust, mid-pipe, tuning, shipping, is almost damn near $3,000. Second time.